Shalom, Akim. I'm with Brother Malawan from GS Suriname, back with another quick lesson. But first of all, I want to give all praises and honors to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Warchachwara Shalamat. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Men that are worthy of their double honors, Salakia, and much love to the brothers out there that are teaching and pushing His word in truth and sincerity. Shalom, Shalom. So today's lesson is going to go about being prepared or putting yourself in that mind state that in the future, in the near future, you must be ready or you must be willing to pay the ultimate price for this truth, man. Because in the end, or as we are nearing the end, the devil, or as we may know him, ESAU, these white people and these heathen, we don't know in what situation we'll be in, but it can come to a point where they will seek your life, for this truth, man. They will be willing to kill you for this truth, man. But the thing is, we as the believers must be prepared to die for this truth also, because it will be either them or the Most High. They will force you to make this choice, man. And if you choose the Most High, they will be willing to kill you, man. But this is what normal people won't understand, or the people of these other religions won't understand, because their religion will allow it to serve their God and ESAU, But according to our scripture, to our belief, that cannot be, We can only serve one master. We cannot be serve the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, to the best of our abilities, and on the other side also serve ESAU to the best of our abilities. That cannot work, especially if the laws contradict each other, if ESAU says this but the Most High says the opposite. Which way do you go, But the world or these other religions have made it popular to the general public that it is possible, They like us to believe that it is possible to serve one religion and ESAU, but this cannot happen, But I'll prove to you in the scriptures that we as the believers must be prepared to die, And I'm gonna prove to you also that ESAU is willing to kill us for this truth, man. He's willing to kill us if we choose the Most High, man. But we also need to be prepared to pay the ultimate price. And that is not a bad thing, because the reward at the end may be much greater, or will be much greater. It's not maybe, it will be much greater and far greater than anything we can ever imagine, But I'm going to the scriptures, but before that, I'm gonna switch over to the Suriname language. And Salakia to the brothers listening in the English. My English is not that good. It's my third language, but I'm training it every day to the best of my ability, So that you brothers also may understand me. But I'm switching over to the Suriname language so my people here may understand me. So shalom, baranang asami na bartamala one food GMS Suriname. En daarin bigay ala praise na karay na mo rin iwang sa werkelijk kaning volgens apo ko na Yahweh in anefu e boy. So ik kan Jesus Christus maar werkelijk kaning volgens apo ko volgens a Bijbel na Yahweh Shai. En de lesson is feitelijk ook abra about in de moeilijk denk say kong isabito. Teodoro e peak isabito. Teodoro e boiling point isabito. Teodoro e hoogte. De orsi bigi boya o bigi kong. Yung bigi si fantak te wait ma naka di hayden na o de baret fukir uno ki atro disi isabito. En uno self te de bribi wang no mus freedom te de atro disi isabito. Feitelijk kasal ano ogrisan isabito yakad ba yimud baret say. Dat is de grootste prijs te betalen. Isabito voor je bribi na moro iwang. Isabito en na moro iwang ka kiezen voor mijn cube sadati of kapuri uit de situatie dat isabito dat din na ing. Maar sana uno moest de bereid voor zo'n uno bribi op zo'n hoog niveau. Isabito het is eerder gebeurd volgens Abuko. Isabito om even no voorouder abif deneki atrodisi. Isabito at the end. Isabito de receive one more biggie reward. Isabito, wan narmata sani komoro grofu. Uno mus lek fa uno esu kumo tahora beribi. Dewet ma okota pa papal de put pene mo make you kisa na nga tranga. Yung kisa giting of yung kisa gamoro iwang lalakon. De mo make siya to ko de mo pati so simple mo kalak. Ting of amoro iwang. Isabito. And de barit fu kiryo if kisa gamoro iwang. Isabito de barit fu kiryo. Fasana de barit fu poti in konsentrasi ka fu pinayos king. Isabito. Fu mishandle la flesh. Isabito sof jari kwa densi. Isabito. Fral unleg beribiwang. Isabito. Mande barit fu dua sana ti. Mar unleg beribiwang unong frede so santi. Isabito unong frede de nga de so santi. Misartak faudi dali bis ma skin. Is misref tu. Isabito kuano fina wani yung frede de so santi. Isabito wana fina wani. Isabito. Matasa ako sa faria with drug de firitan puro. Isabito yo de feel for well. Tidi na siti watsi dat. Mata patenda na suya ko pa siya bigde ki prina moro iwang isabito meditate tab description isabito if you mahori focus ete isabito uno sap tap into situation wade isabito ko ika meditate tab description ete mabaw ki pati mastra kuso magde mamori iwang pato na fire uli na ina ma focus isabito na pure la pain mato ya bif beto dor isabito like fami etag jasef misal din alibis masking misap takin mo nisip sa situation o huwag kailag mo Philip Jeffries. Isabito, matok mo masukong beitador. Isabito, babe, inamoro iwang. Isabito, put me faith inamoro iwang. Isabito, na-start na ngami. Isabito, yung uno nagbriba sukuf. Yung uno nagbriba sukuf bakarepe. Isabito, malis mo, watu scripture. Busurun fatak di sana si pisagba. Isabito, and di sana sop sabaka. Isabito, begin ng description that if me abe mo din ang book of open pare ka Revelation chapter 2 verse 10 sa book of Revelation chapter 2 verse 10 fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer sabi to frenesan sa iyo mitinato comes behold the devil shall cast some of you into prison that ye be tried and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Sabi to, amor big reward in the end of your rulership. Sabi to, authority, real authority. Sabi to, te takso na so epsa. Sabi to, no ahida no koko gibita kaya nga ni sa dati. Nga queen of stand ni sanat ni basta sanat ina kingdom di si one ni sanat basta. Sabi to, ina kingdom for sanat no basta. Or si power uno o api. Full power. Isabito na full control isabito ano desafate na afo isabito dapat na real power wapi isabito maamore asuri ja fatak ino frede no of the santi isa sa uyo sa iyo bitim su ku frede all well fighting asking is asking o one frede mar you faithful no frede isabito to control you fear isabito ino mandalit you fear what you menos is live mens isabi ino mandalite puro mar sukuf controlling isabi to no meka gwayo ede begitu alololo san yelong gwade mas yelong texan wat ifrede isabi ifrede apende si yelong texan for dual isabi asato lead gwayo destruction isabi to no frede de san so yamiti isabi to amori de mang ESAU de mo sukuf potin strap so pinayo skin trape pina flesh trape wani masaptak na asifa flesh trape iwik manasifa spirit drape itranga and in moilag teng altim im angago na itranga si isabi to tesang kontranga im angago ayu tranga si and uno tranga si na yaho ba siya uno tranga si na spirit isabi to if in moilag teng yo at ayo angago na flesh you do walo cornel san ayo yo do you destroy isabi to what a flesh no man see if you in one thing pe ala flesh and destroy isabi to im angago na spirit fasi asifa spirit drape itranga drape angago isabito lek fade mata ki wanneer ergens vast zit moet je altijd bouwen op je sterkte punten isabito op waarin je goed bent isabito altijd in focus op de sati altijd in train de sati lek maar zoek of train na bouwen spirit op dan zo je zoek of train tu isabito tete moeilijk tenko ima rely ne tapu isabito ook in een transcription A scripture is feitelijk. Dit is nou een story voor ons aan Sabepsa. Isabito. So in the book of Second Maccabees, chapter 7, verse 1, Isabito. A story this ego abra, CB boy, nang awama, Isabito. Molis, wa tufe. Isabito. The book of Second Maccabees, chapter 7, verse 1. It came to pass also that 7 brethren with their mother were taken and compelled by the king against the law to taste wine's flesh, and were tormented with scourges and whips. Isabi ito. So this ego about one man nga CB boy. Isabi ito, the CB boy fe. Inabete, inating for a king. Sabi yung tag iba, sorry, loyalty go na king. Isabi ito, nga i-disloyalty go na mo iwang, dorfo na inyang agumeti. Isabi ito, and like for sabi ino, well, for sabi ko inamak niya masandat. Isabi ito, so aking may mga fantak improve giing, fantak idina NC. Isabi ito, like fa ESAU, inating, for Jacob's trouble ng ajep a microchip. O gebruik a microchip. Voor je proof na ESAU, fantak idina masi. Isabi ito, so why ma proof gama fantak imi dina you see. Isabi ito, balik for sabi uno bakte kasandat. Mulis go toro. But one of them that spake first said thus, what wouldst thou ask or learn of us? We are ready to die rather than to transgress the law of our fathers. Isabi ito, ay esta boy bigi opeste taki fantak lukuna. Minasap say one if uno de realitete. Nanga for broka wet, for amoro hiwa, nanga de for order for uno. Isabi ito, dis na dira ka opatake fantak uno tuasan, desi say wani. Uno konya maagumeti. Isabi ito, what the deliver ma uno doing. Isabi ito, and a boy this tag boom. Isabi ito, na abusa sa boy this do. Isabi ito, mulis ko morovara. Then the king, being in the rage, commanded pans and cauldrons to be made hot. Isabi ito, noa ako ko rag. Giobdrak pagwal takwalo bigi patu. Nanga fire ole mus bigi pota fire. Isabi ito, which forthwith being heated, he commanded to cut off the tongue of him that spake first, and to cut off the utmost parts of his body. The rest of his brethren and his mother looking on. Isabi ito na, bakar na kuno commanderi, kota maasa takfos, tagbigi, kote tongo puro, kote ano nga futu fe puro. Isabi ito, el tuesday, mana nga de trabara na feng, el luko sepsa. Isabi ito, now when he was thus maimed in all his members, he commanded him being like yet alive, be brought to the fire, and to be fried in the pan. And as the vapor of the pan was for a good space diverse, they exhorted one another with the mother to die manfully, saying thus, Isabi ito, maganda ko uno megdema boka mangoy na fire pananga oli. Isabi ito, kira madrabe, burit amanda dede. Isabi ito, in fire oli. Isabi ito, kung hindi pakamali kwa fisi. Isabi ito, libi. Mulis ko marofara. Ja ang mananga de boy bigi kunuru in this reef eta kwala sandrape bakolo ko sa de mataki. Sabi ito de mabigi build this reef up drape. Isabi ito nga worto. Kuli sa de maitaki. The Lord looked upon us, and in truth had comforted in us as Moses in his song which witnessed to their faces, declared saying, and he shall be comforted in his servants. So when the first was dead, after this number, they brought the second to make him a mocking stock. And when they had pulled off the skin of his head with the hair, they asked him, wilt thou eat before thou be punished throughout every member of thy body? Yes, ito. Baka hindi mabikita ka nga ni Sirif yung bonus Sirif up. Isabi ito, yun ang word to. Baka na dito katuwi na boy. Dadi nun din ako takfura nga mga Sirif ito na aksama next. Nibiki piram amo ba fama ede puro na nga wiri na mo ba. Na baka na di aksama fatak. Yun niya maagubeti. Isabi ito. Fos ugi i orsi strafo no. Na nga ukap yung ano na nga puro. Na nga futu puro. Mapagkata mataki. But he answered in his own language amataki ni Egital in Hebrews. And said, no. Wherefore he also received the next torment in order as the former did. Dat is saka strafo gamang semlek fa esta brada kisi strafo. And when he was at the last gasp, sabi to, fama mo dede, nangelas tablo amatak, he said, Though like a fury takes us out of this present life, but the King of the world shall raise us up, who have died for his laws unto everlasting life. Isabi to nang last tablo ang mga takasanis. Nakakuno ang kirde mang ina tennis. Isabi to ina siya tennis. Makuno fire ko tapo amoro iwang. O raise them up baka in ewa kalipi. Isabi to ena sasama ni staki true and abong. Isabi to sa sa werkalag. Isabi to after he was the third made mocking stock, and when he was required, he put out his tongue, and that right soon, having forth his hands manfully. Isabi to, makara detekader doang. Sabi to, tagdiri kan tagdubur ko kikta pelik pa dibur ko kikta pa ers doang. Marawang anisa dire ka mapotento ko galog kadorosi. Wente ko te puro. And ama streke ano ko afesi mek te makote ano puro. Like ama sorte ma in model. Tak ama ne frede. Isabi to and asasa is to boom. Isabi to. And he said courageously. Nanga dekati amantak. These I had from heaven. And from his laws I despise them. And from him I hope to receive them again. Isabi to. And samani staki na wadrusan. Isabi to ma sani pire tongo kafesi ama streke ano mek de makotalasan puro. And ama sorte ma fatak lukula. Ano de san sam gija no to mi tongo na ngami ano to na moro hiwang gimdeng. And mi epeki na nga hope taka moro hiwang o gimdeng baka. Isabi to wis fane mo kod dem puro inari e kanasi ama o kiss dem baka. And asasama tak ja true. Isabi to in so much that the king and they that were with him marveled at the young man's courage. Isabi to for that he nothing recorded the pains. Isabi to te ako no seb na nga de mga sabi zon dara pinangay. Luka ma fatak mo ya mais ne frede yo. Isabi to mais no be freda pain. Isabi to wan atenda na hond mama streke ano di bigi kapa ma ano puro kapa ma tongo puro. And ama mama no be frede no have the sati. Isabi to that make them look fatak boy fama is desoyo. Isabi to verse 13. Now when this man was dead also, they tormented and mangled the fourth in like manner. Isabi to de kira der doang makana de graba fir de wan teki direk bigi roka nga madrape. Isabi to kira masem fasi. Verse 14. So when he was ready to die, he said, da afir de wan bidere de this amataki. Thus it is good being put to death by men, to look for hope from Yahweh, to be raised up again by him. As for thee, thou shalt have no resurrection of life, resurrection to life. Isabi to, mantanga mo funde de dorli misma ano isabi to, na bakarata moro hiwang raisi of baka. Isabi to, maarma ama sa kirden drape, amano resurrect, kwa sweet libi baka. Tama resurrect ko baka ina kingdom isabi to. Usabig ba sa iwak tamang? And ala de sasamanis do wama denke go to baka fatak ina work lat namanis me potaro ko dat yo. Namanis me roko na kani sibi barada so okay this now you will grab as ears. Isabi to. No forget no have the sandis sapsa. Isabi ala de sandis wo ko here der baka. Wo shi dem af wo luko dem in the face and was up tak ina you be doing. Isabi to work ala de face baka na kani spirit sa ko baka. Isabi to and this the hidden afraid. This day hidden afraid, isabi to. Man make them afraid, them afraid no ma yem demang. Isabi to. Tamori huang receive baka in a kingdom, go a kingdom. Isabi to kiss the hidden pot on ro anu, woman roko na nga dema, like for one roko na nga dema. Isabi to, according to the law. Isabi to. Verse 15, afterward, they brought the fifth also and mangled him. Isabi to, verse 15, sorry for the jara fifth damang. A fifth the brother. Then big potoro ko tapaman direct. Verse 16. Then looked he unto the king and said, Thou hast power over men. Thou art corruptible. Thou dost what thou wilt. Yet think not that our nation is forsaken of God. Isabi to na hurit sa naman istagya. Isabi to maluka kuno. Dama mo dede. Isabi to naman teka kuno fatang luko na yu a power abara libisma. Isabi to mayu isabi to. Je bent nog steeds mens. Isabito, ino vergeet dat je zelf in de day, isabito. Ino vergeet dat je de corruptible, ino libi voor altijd. Isabito, you die e kong. Die na me di, isabito, you die e kong, isabito. En uno no forget you. Isabito. En inom kon denk van tak a nation dis, gano ne krabaka nation dis. Inom kon denk tak gano ne krabaka nation voor Israël. Isabito, inom kon denk tak akaro sa se krabaka nation voor Israël. Uno vergeet tak akaro dis ne vergeti. Isabito, inom vergeet tak ya hou passion, ya hou de vergeet next. Isabito, ya hou passion, ya de vergeet judgment. Isabito, vooral te about the special people. Isabito, molis komorofara. Verse 17. But abide a while and behold this great power. And behold his great power. How he will torment thee and thy seed. Isabito. Diyan asore baka fatag yu. Libi ko doro isabito. Dahil fola ka power fa mo riwang. Faurlik fayro ko na nga uno pisauro ko na nga yu. Na nga din na ako umalinga for you. Isabito. Verse 18. After him also they brought the sixth, who being ready to die said, be not deceived without cause, for we suffer these things for ourselves, having sinned against our God. Therefore, marvelous things are done unto us. But think not thou that takest in hand to strive against God, that thou shalt escape unpunished. Isabito, dala assess naman soraman direct matakluko na inamdek matandesanis. Ipsa na nga uno om dat yuan isanis ipsa nga onat amana na moro iwa taw nat usodo against moro iwa isabito isanis ipsa onat uno sondo against amoro iwa like pa uno di siya uno bribiwa wala mala sondo isabito sumasot sa kong kisuno uno gabos holda kamori wa tag na kong amoro iwa pinauno of this of that na sondo o sondo isabito ina sablo if na strafo for anes of the sondo isabito want the means of uno commit sondo pasa de worthy onto that. Isabito, fayo tete, dat tinamoro hiwa anu. Isabito, maar het is worthy unto death. Isabito, tek trama foro dis dat walo do san. Isabito, waka gimang na nga disanga dati. Isabito, nasan sa de, wardag fu tete. Isabito, maya mula is kumorofara. But the mother was marvelous above all and worthy of honorable memory. For when she saw her 7 sons slain within the space of 1 day, she bare it with good courage, because of the hope that she had in the Lord. Isabito, ang masrif, bikram na nga de kati hoon, eluko fa de kir ala de boy fe in 1 day. Isabito, maabi ang bribi nang ala e vertrouwen na mo iwang tanbing na kung stabila bikram po eluko. Isabito, yea, she exhorted every one of them in her own language. Abe po aladem chief them up. Aladem chief them up. Nanga word to isabito. Abe exhorting isabito. Tagbubusan nanga de make the faith increase in the model. Isabito. Is Komorofara. Filled with courageous spirits, and stirring up her woman's thoughts with a manly stomach, she said unto them, I cannot tell how he came into my womb, for I neither gave you breath nor life, neither was it that I formed the members of every one of you. But doubtless the Creator of the world, who formed the generation of man and found the beginning of all things, which also of his own mercy gave you breath of life again, as ye now regard not your own selves for his law's sakes. Isabito, when we shall story this to, ang masref to, nanga dekade itakon ang Freda King sa de drape kiring nanga de boyfeng. And this na apor sa amono iwang kang kiyo, like uno like baby wang isabito. Mori wang kang uno a measure of faith disi, na pre naman ang begi feng, isabito. Lord well uno alam like baby wang kiseng. Isabito wan una sapson brea o komento tapuno basi isabito apasi sa amore apod kuno ina sapson brea e wakti uno mar win sapsa wis ina aba fetis ete isabito nang alay crack din nang alay bakti sukuf beta dor ko wins am desos na fantag im dedek ina nefa moro iwa dan na moro besta fasi fedede isabito if it faithless na soma na faithful na ala dero ko sa ipotin na soma Isabito, masukuf tere inane famoro iwang. Isabito. Sukuf tere tol ye potaro ko famoro iwang. Nangabrimi famoro iwang. Isabito. Mo moskip ko hasani. Ay. Atori van laatste boy. Ik heb het vanaf 34. Quasi 37, 38. Moskip ko 39. Kolo ko precies van Marokko na nga laatste boy. Verse 39. Then the king, being enraged, handled him worse than all the rest, and took it grievously that he was mocked, isabito. Alasta boy feitelijk en abida moro young boy, isabito. Ako no sukuf persuade a boy dati, want ak elo ko na mo giwalo san walo business, isabito. Kom lezen ko no me ko verstaan. Kulisa Torif Abraki, verse 24. No anxious thinking himself despised and suspecting to be a reproachful space while the youngest was yet still alive, did not only exhort him by words, but also assured him with oaths. Ako no bigi balofa boy walo sa tsani. Isabito, that he would make him both a rich and happy man if he would turn from the laws of his fathers, and that also he would take him for his friend and trust him with affairs. Isabito, ako no bigi balofa mawalo business nang walo gudu. Isabito, wala posisi nang walo sa kono bigi balofa a moro young boy. But when the young man would in no case hearken unto him, the king called his mother and exhorted her that she would counsel the young man to save his life. And when he had exhorted her with many words, she promised him that she would counsel her son, isabito. Ang boy abakan ako no karaboy makong. Bigitakbo na nga boy mafanta kay balofa mawalo sa mawasit ka boy susuf a boy libi. Namatay ka king fanta okay mo taka nga mi boy. But then she bowing herself toward him, laughing. The cruel tyrant to scorn, speak in a country language on this manner, O my son, have pity upon that bare thee 9 months in my womb, and gave thee so much 3 years, and nourished thee and brought thee up unto this age, and endured the troubles of education, isabito. Aboy dis bere 3 jari. Jama bigitak na nga boy do kalis vanaf 28. Ka 34 de san sama tega boy sabito. Ma boy serf no beni. A boy serf tang ina bribi. En a boy dede ina bribi. Maar ina einde. Verse 41. Last of all the sons, the mother died, isabito. Ako no kira mas refi. Maso yun siya kaya family dede ina nefa moro hiwang. En ina bribi info amoro hiwang isabito. Persis so unulig bribi wang. Muste parit fo dede ina bribi fo amoro hiwang isabito. Mabiho alas na this built uno faith up. Para na nga sa isabito. Okay, ala pa rin sa baka na moro hiwang. Sabi kan kato may werkelijk kaning fos abuko na Yahweh in anefo e boy sabi kali Jesus Christ may werkelijk kaning fos abuko na Yahweh shai. We give all praise and honors to Yahweh. Pashi mi oshai pashi war ha khora shal amat. Shalom.